Good day, students. Today we want to look at construction of triangles. The first triangle we are going to be looking at is called an isosceles triangle, ABC. You can see the base of that triangle, AB being 50 millimeters, and the two sides, which are of equal length, they are 70 millimeters. Let's proceed to construction of that type of triangle. So we're going to start off by drawing our base first. Now base is 50 millimeters. So base is 5 cm. We're then going to open our compass to 70 millimeters. We name our points A and B. With my compass set at the distance of 70 millimeters, I'm going to come at A, tip of A. I'm going to draw an arc the midway of the line overhead. I'll leave that same distance. I'll go to the tip of B, right at the end of the line, tip of the line. I'm going to draw another arc. Now where both arc intersects, this point is going to give me C. This will become the apex of the triangle. And then we'll line up from C down to A, and from C down to B. All right, so we're going to be looking at another type of triangle. And this triangle is going to be an equilateral triangle. Now, in an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are of equal length. And all the angles, internal angles, three angles, they are 60 degrees in magnitude. So the base of that triangle is 70 millimeters. I'm going to draw my base, 70 millimeters. I'm going to name my 2 points. First point being Q, and the other point being R. I'm going to set my compass. I'm going to construct 60 degrees angle at Q and at R. So I put my compass, I come at the tip of the line, Q, I'll draw an arc. And leave it at the same distance, and the point at which arc touches the line, I'm going to draw another arc. With the tip of my compass here, I draw another arc to intersect. I'll then draw a light line. I'll draw a light line indicating my red line. So this is a light construction line. I will repeat the same procedure at R. I'm going to construct a 60 degrees angle at R. So I go to the tip of the line, I draw an arc. Now I move my compass over to the point where the arc touches the line, and I draw and inscribe another arc. I'll draw a red line through, indicating that these are construction lines. I will then darken what I need here. So right at the point at where the both line intersects is going to be the apex of my triangle. And I'll go back in that. So this point here is going to give me S. So S is the apex of the triangle. All right, so this is my equilateral triangle constructed at 60 degrees at both Q and R. So the base angle is 60 degrees. Let's proceed to another triangle. Here we have a right angled triangle DEF. DE 50 millimeters, that is the base. And at E, you're going to have 90 degrees. And the length of EF is going to be 60 degrees. Let's proceed. So EF is my base. I'm going to start off with my base. So I draw my base, EF. EF. Sorry, the base is D. E. So my base is DE, changes to E, and so my line is DE, right, which is 50 millimeters. And I'm going to construct a 90 degrees angle at E. So the 90 degrees angle is going to be at E. The length of DE is 50 millimeters. So from E, I put my compass at E, and I draw an arc. Move my compass over to that point, and I intersect my previous arc by another. I move it with the same distance. Don't alter or change the distance of a compass. Leave it at that set distance. This is going to give me 120. So my first mark is going 60. My second mark is 120. I'm going to bisect. I'll get the midpoint between 60 and 90, 60 and 120, which is going to be 90 degrees. So I draw an arc overhead, come at this point here, and I draw another that will intersect. And then we'll draw a light line from E straight up. I extend it a good way up. Now I want to open my compass to EF, which is 60 millimeters. So I'll go back down at my ruler. I'm going to open my compass to 60 millimeters. And my red and green lines are light lines. So I come at E, and I'm going to inscribe on that 90 degrees line, forms my 90 degrees. That point here is going to give me 60 millimeters. Now right at that exact point is going to be F. So I name my point F. I then darken my right angle triangle. Right, so here ends the construction of my right angle triangle. My fourth triangle construction is going to be an obtuse triangle, WXY. We have WX as a base, and that is equivalent to 60 millimeters. The angle at W is going to be 105 degrees, and the length of WY is going to be 80 millimeters. Let's proceed. So I'm going to start off by drawing my base, which is 60 millimeters. My second procedure is going to be I will label the end of my lines, which is going to be W on this side and X on the other side. Now at W, I have to construct an angle of 105 degrees. That is an obtuse angle. It's greater than 90 degrees and less than 180. So it's going to be between 120 and 90. So I'm going to draw my arc on the line and extend my arc. This first marker is going to be 60 degrees. My second marker is going to be, I'm going to draw an arc all the way down one time. And I move over to this new location. So I'm going to draw a red line up to indicate my 90 degrees line. Now 90 degrees and 120 would be of significance here. So I'll draw this line upwards. All right. So this is my 90 here, 90 degrees.